Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Seeking Gamma. I'm Brenda, and this is Crystal, the
Hello.
brain, the brains behind our podcast today. Um, so we get together every so often and geek out on different meditations, um, specifically to see what our brain waves respond to using these cool EEG headsets. And the goal is to improve our superpower of getting greater insight, creativity, and ideas flowing, um, things that happen when you're in a flow state. So we're using the flow time headbands today, and some people call these states where you get these insights and ideas, downloads. So hopefully we'll get to see some of that today or maybe in the near future. But so they translate into gamma waves, and that's what we're seeking is getting to that gamma wave in our meditation. So thanks for coming on this journey with us. Um, Crystal has created a separate playlist of just our meditations. So if you don't want to hear all the analysis and AI discussion, you can just go right to the meditation and meditate along with us. So please remember, don't do this while you're driving. Um, Check with your doctor before starting any new practice. This is for entertainment purposes only, and you get to meditate at your own risk, and your mileage may vary. So, Crystal, what should we be doing today?
Okay, well, this one is your meditation. So,
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So, this one, I think it's the one to reduce beta, right? We're getting to gamma by reducing beta. We're still using the Anna Wise Awakening the Mind book um, to kind of guide us down this path. And um, reducing beta has to do with quieting the thoughts, right? Those nuisance thoughts that come in while we're trying to meditate and empty our minds. So we go through several techniques in in reducing those thoughts or allowing them to pass, and she has some pretty good ideas to get them to go away in the middle of your meditation. So it's all about practice, right? We're learning some techniques and getting to practice them. And the more you practice on your own, the better you'll be at it. The more you'll be able to reduce your beta, is the theory. So let's hit it.
okay. So I'm gonna launch my live stream of my recording. I can't get it to work on the website, so that's a bummer. But here we go.
So let's get comfortable in our seats, creating our meditative space. Sitting upright with a straight spine, or maybe laying back comfortably. Adjust to find that most comfortable position and begin to sink into the cushion of your seat, couch, or bed. Feel your body sinking in deeper with the feeling of heaviness as we connect fully to our bodies, feeling that heaviness all the way through. Imagine yourself surrounded by a column of light, like a spotlight shining on you from the heavens, protecting you while you meditate. Then we expand our minds into the concept of nothingness, emptying our brains from thought. Our brains are wired to generate thoughts, but in meditation we try to keep our minds free of thoughts to to allow for peace and connection to the collective consciousness. To help us along, we're going to continue on the path laid out by Anna Wise in her book, Awakening the Mind, to reduce our thinking or beta brainwaves. Then we can move into connecting with each other and the planet. So as we have emptied our minds by focusing on the concept of emptiness and nothingness, if a thought comes in, we can use our creative visualization, or as Anna prefers, the word sensualization, to avoid the expectation that the imagery needs to be crystal clear like a picture or movie. We can use our other internal senses as well to help move the thought out of sight and out of mind. You can imagine that you're holding a bunch of multicolored balloons, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And as soon as a thought comes in, rather than allowing yourself to become involved or attached to the thought, you simply take a step back and place the thought into one of the balloons. Pick one of the colors and project that thought into that balloon, and release the balloon, watching it disappear into the distance until it disappears completely. Notice how you are back to your state of emptiness of thought. You may even experience a sigh of relief. Next, we can practice another technique to let go of our thoughts and not become enmeshed in the emotional drama of replaying scenes from the past, or looping, as some may refer to it. These can just be mental gyrations of the brain or the ego to stay active or in control. So imagine now that you're walking out in the country on a blustery autumn day, where leaves are falling from the trees and glowing all around you. As you watch them, you can place any unwanted thoughts onto a leaf and watch it blow away. If you have any unwanted thoughts, you can practice this now. We can also visualize the thoughts as gray clouds in an otherwise bright blue sky. See the sky clearly and that one gray cloud. You can see your thought as that one gray cloud and gently begin to blow it away with your breath. If another thought enters the picture, see it as the gray cloud and gently blow it away also. Repeat the process until your mind and the blue sky is all clear. Occasionally, there are thoughts in your mind with emotional content that you would like to eradicate completely. Let's imagine writing these thoughts on a piece of paper, then throwing that paper into a fire, You can allow it to continue to distract you while you write it in your journal. If there are thoughts that you would like to keep, you can write them in your journal. Storing them in your journal or a briefcase, or putting your journal in a filing cabinet for safekeeping for later if you wish to get back to it. Writing it down in your journal and filing it away for those important thoughts that come to you in meditation that you'd like to keep. The ones you want to get rid of go into the fire. The ones you want to keep go into your journal. Now that we've cleared both the nuisance and important thoughts, we can focus on connecting to ourselves and humanity's collective consciousness, where we can feel peaceful serenity, relaxation, where we may feel that in-between state of awake and sleep, a sort of detached awareness where we may experience lucid dreaming. During this time, if thoughts come in, remember those techniques and what to do with them, and it will become second nature, with the thoughts leaving faster and faster as you find mastery with these techniques. I will leave you to it for a few minutes to let you fall into this state of in-between, to let that dreamy state sink in, and allow for the images to appear as you remain detached, just observing and listening. And if you find yourself becoming attached, just step back and let it go. This peaceful state is where miraculous healing and profound insight can happen. So allow for the healing and wisdom to come while keeping the ego's looping or noise at bay. Now let's imagine all the world having this ability to tap into the wisdom of collective consciousness and keep their minds from looping over the tired events that our ego may want to control. Imagine the world living in peace from a calm and non-judgmental place in their hearts, allowing the profound insight and knowledge to sink in. Allowing for the guidance that leads us to connection with each other instead of separation from each other. Bringing us together in unity, harmony, and coexistence with honor and respect for each other, as we want honor and respect for ourselves. Let's extend that love, honor, and respect to the earth as she supports us and keeps us alive every day. See all of humanity upgrading their sense of duty to protect our Mother Earth. Sensualize or visualize with all of your senses, where you can see, feel, taste, smell, and touch, and sense within knowing, like it is already real. What does this feel like to you? And what comes to you as you focus on this future of peace for yourself, your family, your community, other nations, and the earth? Let's give it a minute to really feel into it. And in your own time, when you are ready, very gently begin to allow yourself to find a closure for your meditation, taking all the time that you need to feel complete with it, and allow yourself to reawaken from that lucid dreaming state and return to your body, back to the awareness of the outside space, feeling alert and refreshed. You can take several deep breaths, maybe stretching up to the sky. Begin with your arms, feeling all the way through to your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
And my screen locked.
Oh no. So let's get comfortable in our seats and connection. Got another one going.
That's all right. We got some data anyways, so
okay.
let's just go with the data.
I was able to I think I was, oh, I gotta hit the X button. Thanks. I was able to practice a lot of that letting go of the stuff, the different techniques, because I had a lot of thoughts coming in today. But I did get a few minutes of coherence. I got higher coherence maybe than I've had on Flow Time before.
Good.
So let me send these to you. My brainwaves look boring.
You're what?
My brainwaves look boring. I'll send them
I
to you.
mean,
Let's see. Oh, yours look much better than mine.
um, yeah, they look all right.
Yeah, it looks like you had that.
A little bit of
Oh,
coherence. It's only a minute, so it's not
where's
like big deal.
where's your brainwaves? There they are. Yeah,
Here they are.
you had some good spikes in there.
I
Mine
did
are,
have some good spikes, so
yeah, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't find
yeah.
them. Um, right, mine are coming through.
Okay.
I did have some coherence though. That's good.
All right. I am grabbing. All right.
I'm just glad I had the small band in the back of this flow time. I'm just glad it recorded this time because
Mhm.
man, that was tight.
Wow, your blowing waves are flat.
Right? That's what I was
Are you a
like,
live friend up? No, sure.
is there nothing's going on in there?
All right, let me try opening this. All right, here we go.
It's like flatline. Beep.
It's a little flatline-ish, yeah. All
Like
right, so
somebody needs some resuscitation.
okay, well, that's fascinating. All right, let me open up the next one. Oh, look at all your coherence.
Right, I had some good coherence. Maybe the flat
Yeah.
lines are good.
I think the flat lines are good. So
I just want to see that gamma spike up.
I know.
Only had, is that mine? The
Oh, yeah,
7%
coherent. So you
gamma,
had 21% of the time, so that's really good.
21% coherence, but the
Yeah.
gamma was like 7%
Oh, yeah.
average percentage.
Right.
And
Yeah. So for me, in the meditations we've been doing, let's see. I've been averaging around 16%, so I think that's pretty close to what I've been doing. Just thinking,
yeah, you got 16%. That's good.
yeah.
And you're the winner on beta this week too.
I am the,
That's 2 weeks in a row.
yeah, I know.
I got you on alpha, and we were the same on theta. Oh no, that one's, is yours in black?
Mine is in black.
Yeah, okay. We had the same percent, 17% theta.
We did.
That's just so crazy. Like I was really concentrating on getting those thoughts to go.
Uh-huh.
So maybe that's why my beta was so high.
Yeah, that's interesting. So since I came back from Vipassana, like what I've noticed is like I have very few thoughts that come into my head as opposed to normal.
That's
So
great.
yeah, so like seriously, like 10 days of like meditation will actually kind of work. So
You
um,
had a lot of practice getting those thoughts out of there.
totally, yeah. So all right, well, let's see what our buddy Claude has to say if they have any other insights. So
And hopefully by next time we'll be able to get the side by side live going.
yeah.
Um, it's like it'll work on my phone, but it won't transmit. It won't share that live data.
Well, it's not doing it for mine either, and the website's down. So it's definitely a
Okay,
technical issue on their side.
okay,
So, and we've had this for a week and a half, so we'll
yeah,
just submit a support ticket and see what they do.
that's a good idea. I also need to submit data to Muse to
Oh,
show the differences between the two headbands. There was a discrepancy with the
right.
beta and theta, was it?
I thought it was with alpha. They were
Okay.
reporting your alpha as beta was what it looked like to me based off of kind of where you've landed since you switched headsets. So,
Yeah, with the color scheme, it
yeah.
might just be the color key was off. Still need to do that meditation with both headbands at the same time and send them that data.
All right, let me
I'm glad Claude is awake today.
well, it was not working earlier, so we'll see.
Do you think it's because so many people are finding out about Claude? It's
Maybe. Well, definitely.
taxing
Yeah, that's not
tax,
helping.
taxing the servers.
Yes. Uh, where's the other?
They need to upgrade their infrastructure.
Um, yes. Well, that's the whole thing. So that's not as easy as how it sounds. It's like when you have to, when you have so many users, that you run out of capacity,
Yeah.
then oftentimes you have to redesign systems. So, and you're doing it on the fly. So, all right.
Yeah, I think 21% coherence is a record for me, probably.
Oh, yours has 25 minutes of recording. I'm wondering
Ah,
if it's because if your data is getting skewed because of the time when you started recording versus when I started recording. So
you
um
mean
you
like
have an
my
extra
coherent?
9 minutes. So
Shoot,
although it's so
I
flat.
paused it.
It's just so, I mean, so it's not shocking that it's flat to me if you're like getting like rid of your thoughts. Um, so it's actually not surprising to me. I think what is surprising is the beta so high
Yeah.
consistently. So I would have expected the beta to be lower. Um, but anyways, all right. Um, so it looks like you had higher alpha activity. So 26 versus 21, and then lower gamma activity, coherence. So you had better coherence than me. And neither of us had good flow. Um, so you're considered the winner by Claude to achieve a more successful meditative state with better coherence. So
Well, thank you, Claude.
yeah. All right. Is there anything else that we want Claude to look at while we're in here?
Do we want to ask about more ex new and exciting ways to increase gamma?
Yeah. Mhm. Exciting ways to increase our gamma and decrease our beta.
So I think that since this was the first time really focusing on getting rid of those thoughts with these techniques,
Mhm.
my brain was much more active. So
Mhm.
I think that's why the beta was higher. I was actively trying to get rid of those thoughts with my thoughts, right?
Like there was
So,
times where I had nothing and my alpha or my beta didn't change. Like it was always high. So then I had like no thoughts going on. So
hmm,
like my mind was 100% blank. Like there was times where I was thinking about something towards the end here. So like right towards the end in here, like I had read
mhm,
something on Reddit about an alien invasion that's supposed to happen tomorrow, and my brain started thinking about that. And so,
that's a
so
riot.
I was a little concerned about it, we'll just say, but then I decided that that probably won't happen today, tomorrow. So I was like, wait a second, I'm supposed to be meditating. I need to stop thinking about that.
That's funny.
I can rethink about that tomorrow.
Right.
All right. Let's see. All right. So loving kindness. So focusing on compassion, loving kindness, meditation, visually sending and receiving love to and from others. Um, so basically what they're saying is experienced monks show extremely high gamma activity during compassion meditation. Um,
Okay.
so they are recommending binaural beats tuned to gamma frequency, so 40 hertz. Um, using singing bowls, practice humming or chanting Om at specific frequencies, advanced visualization practices, engaged in complex visualization exercises like Tibetan mandala meditations, practice
Mm.
empty mind meditation while maintaining high awareness, using focus point meditation on a flame or some other object. Um,
We have a focus point meditation, but it's an internal point to the external point.
mhm,
And I am actually going to be creating a loving kindness meditation. Um, it's a Zen Buddhist teaching of
mhm,
loving kindness, but this one is for yourself first, right? It's a quick way to boost your self-esteem.
mhm.
And they always say, you got to love yourself before you love others, right?
That's
Increase
true.
increase that capacity for love, you know, in its entirety, but you have
Mhm.
to do it within yourself first.
Yeah, that certainly makes sense. Um, Yeah, so what they're saying is adding a 5 minutes compassion practice at the beginning, using binaural beats for a part of your session, incorporating more body focused awareness, and starting with longer exhales to activate the parasympathetic system. So,
Okay,
okay.
sounds good. Well, thank you, Crystal, and thank you,
Well,
Claude.
thank you, Brenda. Thank you for the wonderful meditation.
My pleasure, and thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will be back next week with another meditation, I think. So I've got a couple queued, and I think Brenda has a couple queued as well. So
Great. All right, see you soon.
see you soon.